So yes, Blender was out of memory and it was throwing a whole bunch of errors. Not errors, but it was rendering things incorrectly. And after the reboot, things seems to have stabilized. So also there's less windows open. So what we're gonna now do is move some of these structures farther away from the windmill. And I'm not gonna work on the depth for the windmill. I manually combine the two scripts together, so that seems to be working. So I don't want to break something that's working. This is just for a prototype anyways. So what we want to now do is move the these structures which are designed to solve affordable housing. We want to move them on the x-axis, maybe on the y-axis too, because this windmill seems to be, well, that's pretty much centered. So maybe I should move it. Yeah, just farther away for now on the x-axis, which would mean that this is x, y, and z. So well, this did not update for some reason. So that's minus 25. So maybe that should be 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 5 on the y-axis is fine, I guess. And that one's 0. So on the x, y axis, that's 0. Well, it is storage also. So this is all going to move up. That one's also going to move up, but it will be centered. I guess the storage will be here. This is 10 to 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Let's see what this renders. 5. Yeah, let's see. Maybe minus 15 is going to be too far ahead. So I'll just make this minus 12. And I'll come back here. Load it again. And yeah, I don't know why it duplicates it when you render it. But that is at a sufficient enough distance. That is storage. And when I load Blender again, these will be gone, which I don't want to do right now. So if the windmill does collapse because of any significant event, it's not going to hit the structures. It can always be moved further away. It will move further. But I have a design for the windmills so that they are disaster proof, which actually I've had that design for a long time. I got that working yesterday. So I feel pretty good about that. Actually, it's my first time making something on Blender with massive amount of help. Now, these are not going to be here, but these are supposed to be hollow on the inside, and they're supposed to be a door. I actually got this idea from a YouTube channel. Forget the guy's name. He's from Northern Ontario. does a lot of like DIY kind of videos. Um, kind of makes like bunkers. Really interesting guy. And so he made a kind of makeshift structure for alleviating homelessness in northern Ontario, and he put it up in this like it's like in the in kind of like a forested area, and somebody started living. So this is not my idea, and when I started working on it, I didn't even think it was going to have the shape. When it started taking the shape, I thought it was kind of like the startup called Jupe, Jupe, uh, which is like a $25,000 structure, and I'm thinking of creating these for literally $500 a piece using earthen materials. So it would have a cavity here through which is about, I would say, 12 feet in across, and it's not going to be 6 feet tall because you're not going to be able to stand inside of it. But you could sleep inside and put some of your stuff. You got to be ventilation. Now, when I was designing it, I wanted to keep the base flat, but then I thought stuff gets cold in the winter, so this kind of works out. I didn't have to change it, but there's going to be an innovation placed here to keep the ground from getting colder, and there's going to be stuff here. Uh, so let me see if I can now save this one more time and slow this. Open it up again. It's doing some thinking. Already, that's what we want to see. Yep. So now it's at a sufficient enough distance. And see if I can take a screenshot. I don't know how to, I gotta Google this. That's good. That's good. Hmm, no, that's not what I want. I want to, well, it's recording on Zoom, but it's still want to take a picture. How to do now for Blender shots. There, just the camera position, which is ah, Seems to be doing something. I'll just let it do that, and I'm gonna stop the Zoom. And that's the progress for a better 10 city powered by clean tech. Woo!